Good morning and welcome to Seville. Now, one of the worst things you can do when you start a YouTube video is start filming without knowing what the video is going to be about, but that is us today and we're going to have fun regardless. I'm currently in Seville with my wonderful new girlfriend. I know, what a surprise. So many years of being single on this channel and Adam's finally got a girlfriend. So I'm very excited to introduce her to you right now. Come on, don't be shy. She's shy, she's not coming out. I promise, I'm not joking. Yeah, unfortunately, not a girlfriend, Caleb. Mate, you're good in your own right. You have your own perks. We are skydiving this weekend, or we've just been skydiving for a couple of days. You might know Caleb from some of the other videos. Taking a change of scenery this time, instead of getting bombarded with horrendous weather in England, we took to sunny Spain and got a couple of jumps in over the last couple of days. And today we are filling the agenda with various other activities. We're going to the gym in a second, a Roman amphitheatre, which we discovered yesterday when we found out that we couldn't skydive today because of the wind. And then tomorrow we're going down to Cadiz, C-A-D-I-Z, I think that's how the Spanish say it, which is an old port town on the coast next to Trafalgar, where the Battle of Trafalgar, next to the Cape of Trafalgar, where the Battle of Trafalgar famously took place. And so, yeah, we're gonna have a day trip tomorrow. And Caleb, like me, is slightly autistic, maybe slightly more autistic, because he likes taking public transport in foreign countries. And so tomorrow we're gonna get the train down there, which will be exciting. And of course, back in the OG Spanish-speaking country after 6 months in Latin America, so I'm having to pull out all of the older Spanish tricks that I learned. My Spanish is pretty good, isn't it, Caleb? Debatable. We'll take that. Caleb, that shirt is sick, mate. He's got a retro Umbro top from his dad. He was trying to throw it out, you wouldn't let him.
Not having it.
Correct decision. We've now taken to the streets. We're staying in the north side of the town, which was a fantastic idea because literally everything you walk down looks like this, and you're away from the main touristy centre. Look at that, beautiful. Away from the main touristy centre, but you can still get in, so Caleb's not seen any of that. I was here with my mum before for a few days, and so we went and biked around the entire city, saw all of the old cathedrals and tourist buildings. And so Caleb and I are going to get that done today as part of our dinner plans. But yeah, really peaceful city to walk through. It's a Sunday as well. Oh fuck, I've been here a week.
A week is...
Yeah, it's a long time. So I'm a civilian now. No pun intended. Pun was intended. So yeah, let's get down to the gym. Really nice place. Good machines. Caleb's going to do a full body workout. I'm going to get a push workout in. Didn't realise this is actually Caleb's first gym session back in a year since he's had some time off, so he's just smashed some front squats, struggling a bit. But what are you doing now? Deadlifts or Romanians?
Romanians.
Nice, my favourite. I'm on some incline barbell followed by some barbell overhead press. Then we'll mix it up from there, see how much time we have left.
Yeah, I can see it.
Gym smash, that was a very successful session. Caleb's first session in a year. I'm honoured that you did it with me, mate. And yeah, nice and simple, working on the shoulders, incline barbell as you saw, overhead press, lateral raises. You don't need too much volume, you just got to get to failure and get that sufficient training stimulus. Now it is a case of into the gaff, have a shower, quick bit of food, and then we're going to go to the Roman ruins. And I'll tell you more about that when we're in the car. This city is growing on me, I've got to be honest. It's beautiful, but I've got a poverty lunch today. We have got protein drink with 35 grams of protein in it, vanilla. Doesn't taste that good, but got to do what you got to do. and then some fresh bread. Could have gone for a pastry, but I'm a boring guy, so I was like, let me just get the calories in from the bread. Now we get into the car and then heading over to the amphitheatre. Caleb's still dossing around because he's worried about returning the car with a bit of mud underneath it. So he's like, oh, I need to get a paper towel to wipe the car. Here he is. Got your paper towels?
Obviously, for a nice little trip in the car.
That's a lot of water.
Well, we can use some for drinking water and the rest you for cleaning down the car.
Oh, you want to clean down the car?
Yeah, always.
Well, they're not happy about something, but it sounds so happy.
It does. Heat wave in Spain, and I got myself a bit of a tan.
That is pretty ideal. That cost €3 for us both to get in, €1.50 if you can't do the math on that, and we got a map for free. We are now inside the archaeological site of Italica, and we have no idea what to expect, just how I like it. Caleb's got his big camera. Gonna take some pictures of me, please?
Absolutely not.
No? Okay. What does this sign say? Let's read the map. Oh, I'm excited, mate. I love just going out and doing things.
So the town is up.
Let's go straight to the amphitheatre.
Yeah.
Then we'll go to the town after.
We're gonna go around in town.
I'm just drawn to this bit, you know? Just want to get in there. Get in amongst it. So apparently we've happened to stumble on the first Roman city built on the entire Iberian Peninsula. And the Iberian Peninsula is modern day Spain and Portugal. So that is pretty wild. That happens to be just outside Seville, and we decided to visit it on our day off. It's called Italica, and it was built in 206 BC. So very old.
Really old.
Older than me. 206 BC is 2,200 years ago.
What?
Roughly, isn't it? Should we go in the middle? I want to just get in. Huge. The peak population of the city was 10,000 people, hence why the amphitheatre is quite enormous. Not as big as the Colosseum, but not far off. Where are we now? I don't even know. We've gone walking towards the town, and there's a nice viewpoint which we're going to go up now. What does it say, Caleb? Did you start there?
Exactly, mate.
So it's very nice Roman ruins.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. This area is basically like everything they teach you about Roman ruins when you're in school, and it's similar to a modern day wellness centre. They've got frigidarium, which is a cold bathroom. Lots of underfloor heating and sauna related things. A cooldarium, which is the hot room. There's a gym in here, and it was the largest public building in the city, over 32,000 square meters. Now it's just a pile of rocks, pile of bricks, yeah. It's actually funny how their bricklaying is the same as our bricklaying. I never even considered that.
No, there's something very interesting about Roman one. I can't remember. They used something in their in cement mixture. They were trying to work out for years, because a lot of Roman ruins lasted a lot longer. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Well, we should work it out.
Was it limestone?
Yeah, in the mixture.
Yeah.
I genuinely can't even fathom the fact that these bricks have been here for 2,200 years. Do you know how long that is? Look. How strong they are. I could just knock it. It'd be funny if I ruined it. We're in the Panaderia, which is the bakery, correct? How is it? This is so old.
Yeah. I assume they burnt something at the front and then they...
Look at the rest of this site. I'll read some more of the signs now, but it's literally standing on a structure that was made so long ago. So rare that you can like interact and touch Roman history like this. Because obviously if you go to Rome, you can't even stand in the base of the Colosseum like we just did. You can't like walk through the rooms, the excavated rooms like we are now. So wild. That's the first mosaic I've ever seen, I think. 2,200 years old. I know I've said that a lot, but you're looking at 2,200-year-old art, perfectly preserved. It's just incredible. Isn't that mind-blowing? That was an extremely successful endeavour. So grateful to have stumbled across it. Hey Caleb, come and have a look. You see this guy here?
Yeah, he's a bit damaged, mate.
Yeah, he's got a bigger dick than you.
Yeah.
And that's
very angry missus.
That's saying something, yeah. Probably got into a lot of fights with her. Maybe she kept winding him up. I wouldn't know about that. Anyway, as I was saying, very successful, very glad we did this. Make sure you give yourself, if you are coming here, rather than just enjoying it through your YouTube screen, give yourself 3 hours, because we had 2.5 and probably would have sauntered for a little bit longer, but we've got everything out of it that we wanted to. Been around the whole complex from the town, the amphitheatre, seen all the mosaics and got to spend some time looking at them. Yeah, really, what a delight. What we're going to do for the rest of the day? Oh yeah, Caleb has not been in to see all the old stuff, all the historical buildings and touristy buildings in Seville. So we're going to drop our car back this afternoon and then go to the Plaza de España, which I cycled around with my mum earlier in the week when I was with her for a few days here. And so I'm going to share that experience with you now.
Oh, thank you.
And immortalise it, because I didn't film anything when I was with my mum.
Okay, that's good. That's what we like to see.
Just with you, my girlfriend. Yeah, exactly. Caleb's a camera person. He's doing a good job, isn't he? Hopefully, some of the pictures that he takes today will go on my Instagram.
Absolutely not, mate. Unless you pay me.
I'll tag you.
I certainly.
It's warm out here, mate. Very warm. Might be too hot. A very nice lunch in the sun. We had to wait for about 10 minutes to get seated, and so ended up in a table that was out facing the sun, getting that tan on. Caleb and I both didn't need carbs, so we went for tomato and salt, followed by a steak, well, let's call it a steak, a fillet each. What was yours even? A cow?
No, it was pork, yeah.
Pork, yeah. Caleb had a type of pork, and I had a type of chicken, the breast of a chicken. Now we need to return the car and go through the old town of Seville. It's not over yet because we've got a grand adventure tomorrow. We're going to the beach. It's like a proper Euro trip. Unreal. That was cheap as well. €3 to enter the amphitheatre and 37 for that lunch. So €40 in total. Brilliant. All right. See you in the town. Caleb wants to clean the car, doesn't he? So he's doing that now. I thought I'd be a good friend, buy an ice cream. Then we're going to drop the car off. I'm tired, didn't sleep very well last night. You don't need to know that. So they've got a blueberry cookie one. I've never heard of that before. Chill blueberry cookie. So I had to try that. Love a Magnum. How you getting on, mate? Looks good. Yeah. So, I haven't offered to help once. I'm not going to. Let's see what it's all about. I'm going to enjoy it, but I won't be getting it again. People all chilling in the park in the sun makes me excited to be back in London, except for the fact I have to row for 2 hours a day for the next 2 months, and then I'm on the Atlantic for 24 hours a day for the 2 months after that. So life could be better, but that's the price of greatness, isn't it, Caleb? So yeah, we're going to whistle stop tour of loads of monuments now. Caleb's got his camera, I've got my camera. Let's have some fun in Seville. Stop number 1. So we walked along the waterfront, beautiful architecture on the side of the river, to the Plaza de España and through the architectural, historical part of Seville, before making our way to the train station to try and find a train to Cadiz the following day. Unfortunately, Monday for some reason is busy. Everyone wants to go to Cadiz, and so we couldn't get a train, which meant we rented a car again for the day. So drove over bright and early this morning. Caleb couldn't get his autism fix of finding public transport in a foreign country. Made our way down to the town and had an unreal brunch. I'm going to put the name of the place because I'm not really a foodie, but this hit the spot. Espresso, ham and cheese toasty, loads of good pastry options as well. Had a croissant after. My phone actually worked. Nice one. Well, that's a thick bit of bread. And then Caleb wanted to take a load of pictures around the city. I'll put some of those on right now on the screen if he's kind enough to share them. And then I went down to the beach because I just fancied chilling out and I needed to catch up on my phone. So an hour or so catching up on my phone, getting zen, getting a tan on, and that's where you find me now. And this is the main beach by the old town of Cadiz. I've been here sunbathing for a couple of hours with just factor 30 on. So how will I fare? Will I burn? Nobody knows. Caleb's over on the pier at the moment and we're going to see what the rest of the day holds, but it was very much worth coming over here. As Caleb was talking to the train people to try and get a ticket yesterday, the Spanish person was like, I don't understand why everyone wants to go to Cadiz, and so we were a bit worried about coming over, but it's definitely worth getting out here for a day trip just because it's a beautiful little port town. And this beach is pretty banging when the sun comes out. So yeah, going to continue to stroll through for the rest of the day. It's now 2 p.m, so I'm in need of finding some protein and an ice cream, I think, before we round up our time here in Seville, my first time in Seville. This video's gone far better than I expected, considering we had nothing planned at the start. Hello, mate. You ready for some protein and an ice cream? Because that's what I want. Oh yeah, paella. That is protein and carbs. Yeah. How was taking photos?
That was good. There's a lot of fake photos up, but the sunlight is really harsh.
Yeah, but it's just, yeah, I mean, it was ideal for me out on the beach. And the sun came out perfectly, to be honest. It was a bit, I was the only one sunbathing at the start.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. What was that, 2 hours? 3?
3 hours, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. And I think we're done. My body is now processing a lot of vitamin D after 3 hours in the sun. That lunch spot was unbelievable. Started with a paella, seafood and fish, followed by a swordfish because needed to get extra protein in, and it was delightful. Sitting on that street, I don't know, I likened it probably wrongly to Cuba. It was like a Spanish, basically just Spanish island vibes, which is exactly what we're on, except it's a peninsula, not an island. And now we are still due something sweet, which is going to be an ice cream. So I'm going to end the video there. If you see me with an ice cream in my hand, then we were successful. If not, then I'll see you very soon. Thanks for being here.
Oh, you want me to say that?
You have to.
Oh, I have to. Like and subscribe.
No, say it with conviction and look at
Please like and subscribe. Adam Radcliffe at YouTube,
.com.
Instagram, Facebook.